Okay, this is a review of these foot soak boots. Um, got a little Fred and Wilma Flintstone thing going on here, and honestly, I thought they were going to be just a joke, but I was desperate, and I'm in a chair. So this chair, I should have shot it when I was lower to the ground, but I actually wanted to see if it was safe enough to do this. I'm about 2.5 feet off the ground here. Um, I have a quantum eye level rehab chair. So I also have a lot of peripheral neuropathy. Now I'm ambulatory, but my back is a hot mess, and so I have a lot of the tingling, the burning on fire, especially at night, the weakness in the legs and whatnot. So I love pedicures. I love to get massages, but other than the enormous expense, because everything's going up sky high, not everything is accessible. So anyway, I thought I would make this review, and if this works, this could potentially help other wheelchair users, maybe in nursing homes or whatever, because quite frankly, I can't lift a regular foot bath. I thought about getting a collapsible, tub, but how am I going to lift it? I mean, it's just not practical. You can put something on wheels, but then you slosh it all over the floor. So anyway, I decided on these, and I figured, well, there's a return on it if they don't work, but all right. They do work, actually. They don't retain the heat as much as I would like, but I'm going to try to mess around with it, maybe with some, what do they call that? Hot water bottles or whatever, just laying on top. Maybe that will help retain the heat, or on the bottom. And I ordered a food tray from Amazon. It's supposed to come today, and I thought that I could jerry rig it, with some sort of strapping behind this footrest of the wheelchair, and then put a towel on it, put like a heating pad or a hot water bottle underneath the foot things, because you gotta have a towel so that it doesn't spill, which I should have now, but I don't. I just have a microfiber thing to wipe my feet. But anyway, these are something that I can lift, and they just about an inch over the footrest of the chair, of the power chair. And they're light enough, I should do it with my strong hand, they're light enough, to where I could take it out and it's not real heavy. So worst case scenario, I can fill these up myself. They take 2 cups of warm water. Now I like mine hot, but you don't want to scald your feet. So be very careful when you put your feet in there. So this is really hard plastic. Seems real durable. It's not too weighted on the wheelchair with the water on it, because that's something I was concerned about, but this is solid steel, so nothing much is going to move on it. I could stand on it and it wouldn't hurt the chair. But anyway, yeah, it clears it. But I'm thinking a tray jerry-rigged with a strapping underneath it, to make it more stable. That might work. So I will say this, there is a warning here. One of the cons: horrendous toxic chemical smell right out of the box. I mean, it's so strong it made me gag. I almost, it just made me really sick. We won't go into details there. So anyway, I had to put them outside in the sunshine for about 24 hours because I literally couldn't stand it. Now it's rubber, so it is going to smell, but man. So I'm going to put some lavender oil and some, magnesium Epsom salts in here, and hopefully that will help me in my mobility with my health issues. Again, 2 cups of water, warm water. Be very careful that you don't scald yourself. And 2 cups reaches to right here. Size-wise, this looks to be about a foot, 12 inches, whatever. They're pretty true to the dimensions on the website. But I wear a size 8.5 wide in tennis shoes, 7.5, 8 in regular shoes. So that should give you an indication of where this goes. So yeah, I just thought I would put this review together in case somebody else with a wheelchair was considering it. And my ugly legs here. Anyway, yeah, I just thought it would be real helpful. They look absolutely ridiculous, I have to say. But they're functional, so who cares? If it works, it works. Now, my feet are getting a little chilly, so I have to change the water or, dump it out and put some fresh stuff in. But, it does have a little tread on the bottom for massage. It doesn't hurt, I would not recommend standing in these in the shower, like the website suggests, or the description. That's a disaster waiting to happen with a fall. So, but for something like this, I think this would work for people that can't carry even the collapsible thing. These are obviously pretty clunky. They're pretty big, but just hang them up in the shower or whatever to dry, and you should be good to go. All right, I hope this is helpful for somebody. I will upload an update if I use the tray. And yeah, so other than the smell, you got to get rid of the smell. So good luck with it, and I hope it's helpful. All right, let's see if I can safely navigate this down here. I am going to, without spilling. And go to the kitchen. And we're bringing this back down. And I'm leaving it, I'm about 2 feet off the ground here for a reason, so that I can reach my sink. And look at that. It's not spilling. It's nice and stable. Yay. Okay. So we are at the sink. And please don't spill. Please don't spill. Please don't spill. Okay. Yeah, it helps to talk to myself. Okay, so we'll wipe this off. I just want to see if I can do this by myself. So yeah, it's not too bad. Nope, it's not too bad at all. Okay, so my aide has to clean the sink, so nothing I can do about that. All right, so it's a little cumbersome, but hold on a minute. Let me resituate this. Okay. There we go. Okay, so you can see it's got a little bubble tread on the bottom, and yeah, it's not too it's just like bubble wrap. So yeah, it's quite comfortable, I have to say. They look outrageously ridiculous, but again, they work. So now that I know that I can do that one, I'm going to do this one off camera. But anyway, I just thought I would include that in case you were thinking. I have about I can lift about a half a gallon of milk on a good day. On a bad day, I can't even lift a cup of coffee. So yeah, I try to limit what I lift so then I don't drop them. But anyway, there it is. There's your review. I would say if you want to get it to try it out, it would work. I'm trying to get this so that I can show you the clearance on it. But yeah, I think that would work. All right. Now I will sign off and say bye-bye.